Hello everybody, welcome back to Collectible Josh. Now, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about different lightsabers and how bright it was. How we're gonna do the differences between different movies, like different Star Wars movies, lightsaber colors that were bright and dark. Some were bright, some were dark. Excuse me. So, our first, you already know, we're probably gonna do Anakin Skywalker first, because it's like the most easiest. First of all, we need to talk about it. About this day. And I just want to say, how's y'all's day going? Mine perfectly fine. I went top topic. I bought this Punisher necklace, because I saw Punisher yesterday. So I'm like, you know what, I have to get this. And I love the new actor. The older one, not my type. But the new one was good. So I decided, why not go to Hot Topic, see what they had? And they had it. A Punisher necklace. So I'm like, oh. Anyways, yeah, let's start. So, this is Anakin lightsabers from Attack of the Clones. It's bright, you can tell that it's still good. Now, this is Attack of the Clone version. This is how bright. But this was also the same type of light from Empire Strikes Back. I really like it, I really do, but it's not the type of Anakin Skywalker that you know. His lightsaber is a little dark, yeah, so I'm using Darth Maul hilt from my other shorts. And I could attach if I want. But Anakin lightsaber had a lighter crystal. So we're gonna talk about the story between his old crystal and his new crystal. Well, the old one was a little lighter, which means that it could be useful, because it means a Jedi. But really, he was mistaken, because as he grabbed it, he's like, this is too light. This could be used for a flashlight. Nah, I'm kidding. But decided to be like, how about I change it? Get a new crystal to duel with, something that could get me a little more doable. So he decided to be like, okay, let's get rid of this, because I don't like it. Because in Attack of the Clones, you see how bright this thing is. It gets like this color, and so on. He's like, you know, let's change it to something that I really want, something to enjoy, something that is cool. So he did, and he got rid of it. His first lightsaber, actually, his first hilt. Yeah, he lost his first hilt with the light blue. So he decided to be like, maybe we should get another one. And this leads to the dark blue one. This one is my favorite. This one reminds me of who Anakin was during Revenge of the Sith. You can honestly see how bright that is. You think that it's bright? It's very bright. After he lost his saber in Attack of the Clones, he got with a newer one. And this side, but a shorter one. Like, I would say, like, this side is short. Yeah. He got a new one, he decided to be like, oh, this is totally perfect. This is perfect. This is exactly what you need to become a Jedi. Wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. But, and then he's like, what if I use this one instead? So on. This was the lightsaber over the Clone Wars, the Revenge of the Sith, and passed on to Luke Skywalker. But I'm gonna show you all different variation of both. You can see. Let me put them in a low volume. This is a low volume, so now y'all can hear me. So y'all know what's the difference is. This one's light, this was dark. This is because Anakin's overpassed the year of a Jedi sinister. Okay? He's a slave, he's all that, right? Well, before he started as a Jedi, he's like, I should go with the light, because I think the light is for the light side, right? Well, after he lost his first blade, he got used to it, and then he made a new lightsaber, a little shorter, because this is what makes it long. He had a longer, more powerful, as you can see, there's differences for these lightsabers. If y'all hadn't noticed, the buttons are right here, which means that, yeah, they shorten. And if I go up, the tip of the blade is still the same, but yeah, overall, Anakin was a strong Jedi, even though he fell to the dark side. Now, y'all could clearly see the reflection, the bright one and the dark. Well, the reason why he wanted it dark is because he wanted to show the Jedi that real Jedi should use dark lightsabers instead of light lightsabers. Which is why this piece helped me out, including Anakin. Now, in canon, in non-canon actually, Anakin uses this to make his blade a little dark. As he tries to do it to the dark one, look, you can place it in the blade. It basically doesn't really make it dark. But if you want to take it off there, if you want to add it to here, you can, and then it looks a little even more darker. But if you do take it off, it still looks that dark color. But we don't want that, okay? So Anakin used this side with that to make it a little dark. But it didn't work for the light one, so he decided to just do it whenever he can. And then he would always use this one for fighting. Until the day he lost it. After the day his lightsaber got cut up, like the side, he decided to construct another one, which was his dark blue one. And this reminded me actually, in Attack of the Clones, the light version of his blade reminds him that he was still to the light side. As he moved on, he got with this light dark color, which reminds him of the dark version of him. So there's the light and the dark, and this can actually shows us how he becomes the Anakin Skywalker to Darth Vader. And I just realized this 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Anyways, who should we talk about next? Oh, We're gonna be talking about Mace Windu. I'll pause. Next up, we'll be talking about Mace Windu, one of the so-called second strongest character in Star Wars ever. First one is Darth Nihilus, which we don't talk about. He terrifies me. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, we've been talking about Mace Windu, okay? We can't just leave him off. No, we got to include him. We gotta include who's the actor? I don't know, but his first purple lightsaber ever appeared was the light color. Some of y'all might ask, why is it pink? Shouldn't it be purple? Well, when George Lucas made the blade, he's like, well, there's at least three colors the actor could choose. You had pink, you had dark pink, or honestly, like any type. And I have to turn this off to restart. And he decided to go with this color, or type of clones. Why? Because he wanted to. He wanted to show that he was a Jedi, that he knew what he was doing, and that he knew how to fight like a Jedi. And so he decided to do this so that he could show who he was. So yeah. There are many different types that, he chose this one color. Because he knew he wanted to not fall to the dark side. But after, he wanted to get another one for the second time, but with a different hilt. This is his dark version. Well, what's the difference, Josh? Look, this one's light, this one's dark. And you can definitely tell. It's the same thing with Anakin. Light to dark. Now, y'all are probably gonna ask questions. Is this canon? Yes. Only real Star Wars fans knows. Unless if you're not, you cannot be part of this. I'm sorry. But you have to leave if you're not a Star Wars fan. But yeah. We're foreshadowing every color that was bright, dark, whatever. And this one looks white, even though it's pink. You can literally see that pink and purple matches. Now, what color should we do? We'll do. I feel like we should do Darth Vader. But yeah, we're gonna do Darth Vader. Now, this was a glitch for Empire Strikes Back and for A New Hope. Yeah. So, we all know who Darth Vader is, right? the guy who destroyed Alderaan, who was a peaceful planet, peaceful. Well, in Empire Strikes Back, Darth Vader has some slight changes for his lightsaber. And it's the same thing with Mace Windu, it's just pink. Yeah. And he decided to be like, why not let the inside be pink and let the outside red? That's what lightsabers were. Wrong. When they made the blade this thick, come on, George, this thick, and then they add on, but they realized it couldn't fit. Cause the part, you gotta put a pole so that you can attach, and then just twist it. It's kind of like the same thing for this, where it's like the same thing for this lightsaber. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. So, this is a lightsaber. No. It's like the same thing, and yeah, see, it's pink. It's like a type of pink. You hold it, put the blade so that the light can blind. So what you do is you hold it still, and then you just twist. You just twist, and you're there. Well, but George Lucas did not know is that it was too thick and it couldn't fit. That's how thick the blade was. It was like, it kept on going on. It was like the size of this, but like it goes like, and then it just stops like right there. It was like 40 inches or something. It was like 41.5 inches. Lucas, what are we doing, man? But he didn't know what to do for Darth Vader. So he decided to be like, let's just do pink and see what it looks like. Well, as they shot it, they're like, holy, that's too pink. So